Marcus Stroman suffered a torn ACL 219 days ago. He told manager John Gibbons he will be back in September. He won all 4 of his September starts. Started game 2 for the Blue Jays, and he gets the ball in game 5. Deep left field, Revere. And that will do it for the Rangers. Stroman quickly off the mound. The throw to second. Gets the lead runner, Hamilton.
Great play by Stroman. And you got Tulo on the back end. You heard Russell Martin saying 2-2-2. Now, we've been talking a lot about the AstroTurf and how soft it is, but it's harder than grass.
The 2-2 from Stroman. His first strikeout. 2 away.
That's pretty dang good.
The 0-2 with Andrews on the move. Out at third.
We're going to replay this.
Nope.
Now, it'll be interesting because does he hit Donaldson's hand and stop him? And there's his foot, I should say. But here's the tag. Ooh, I think they got him. What do you think, Tom?
I think they got him. Question whether they want to use one of the 2 challenges right here.
I think he's got that left hand. Not there yet. Yeah, but
we'll take a look.
Well, and let's go back to why you're running here, though. You got 2 strikes on the hitter, and you got 2 outs. And if he was going to run, you run earlier in the AB and give DeShields something to work with. Maybe have a chance to drive you in. So
I agree.
I don't like the steal on this situation unless you're going to run earlier in the count.
Well, some of the Blue Jays are running off the field after the video was shown on the board here.
Challenge that went against the Blue Jays. But this time, the call stands. Andrews tagged out by Donaldson. Middle of the second. 1-0 Rangers. Now it's Chu who rounded out to the second baseman, moving to Shields over to third, his first time up, and now a drive deep right field. Batista back, he looks up, it's gone. Shin-Soo Choo takes Marcus Stroman deep, giving the Texas Rangers a 2-0 lead.
Well, that's what Chu can do. A lot of people think he's just going to be a guy that's going to walk and be patient. We've watched him swing aggressively. He finally caught one.
It's Chu's second career postseason home run. He went deep in the wild card game for the Reds back in 2013 against the Pirates. Pilar coming in, left center. He dives and makes the catch. Woo!
He doesn't get that ball, nobody gets to it. We've been talking all series about the jumps he gets on the ball, but it's also the explosion and the athleticism. This guy can go get him with the best of them.
Marcus Stroman wants him to play more shallow than for the other starting pitchers. Stroman's philosophy is, hey, if it's hit over your head, that's on me, not on you. And right here, the extra steps in with Stroman on the mound turns into an out.
Down on strikes. Stroman strikes out Chu and Fielder back-to-back to end the inning. The 0-2 to Beltre got him. Third consecutive strikeout for Marcus Stroman. Bell pitch to Andrews, up the middle, backhanded by Collins to first for the 3rd out of the inning.
That's a game saver right there. That's a run, and it's a 3-1 game. Tremendous play by Ryan Goins up the middle. And then he's got the cannon of a shortstop to make the throw. Got a great one going here. Make sure you don't go anywhere. 2-1. Batista, Cole shook him off and went away, and then he got him pop up 3-2. First pitch inside, and he smoked it. Encarnacion.
His first career postseason home run.
And I loved his reaction after the home run. And it opens up a ground ball to shoot through.
Here's Donaldson charging. Barehanded and makes the play.
Wow, what a play. That was beautiful. This ball actually kicks behind him. Watch the dexterity and ability to adjust. This ball is going to bounce. It's going to kick back on him. He reaches back, gets it, and continues on one throw with a full hand and guns him out.
Wow.
This is a big play. That ball kicked back on him, and he made a great adjustment. Full speed on the run. I mean, that's impressive.
Another tremendous defensive play.
Russell Martin's thinking the same thing. Look at this. Ball's dead.
Dead ball. The ball actually hit Chu's bat as Martin went to throw it back to the pitcher.
Why is it dead? Why is it dead? That ball's alive.
Well, Dale Scott signaled immediately.
That ball's alive.
Unless he thought that Chu crossed over the plate.
No, what Chu's doing, just getting ready. He's just getting ready to hit again. He's just standing there getting ready to hit. Watch this. He's getting himself ready to hit. And that's just a throwback and it hit the bat. That's not Chu's fault. That is not interference. Now, remember, Jeff Bannister's a catcher, and he's going to call him in. I'm telling you, and the other part about this, the run scored. Odor came in and touched the plate. That's so important because if they come back and rule that ball's live, then that run has to count.
You see clearly, Chu was in the batter's box.
Look, it's no different. In my mind, I could be totally wrong, but I don't think I am here. It's no different than if Russell Martin throws the ball down and the pitcher hits off the glove and he drops it. Or if he threw it and it hit off the back of his bat, he's got to score.
And here he scores.
That's a run score.
I think that's the right call.
I do too. It's incidental contact. And it's no different than if he threw the ball any other place. He just happened to hit the bat, and Chu did not intentionally interfere, and they are going crazy.
A few moments later.
The 1-1 from Tyson. Batista with a drive. Deep left field. No doubt about it.
You can only flirt with fire for so long. And it's going to burn you. No doubt about it.
Encarnacion and Dyson are having words. It looked like Encarnacion was trying to,
which is ridiculous.
Well, he was waiting to the crowd to stop throwing things. And then Dyson came in from the mound.
Well, Dyson was in no mood for anything after not just the home run, but Bautista admiring the blast.
Admired the blast the whole time, but also this has just been a crazy half inning. Emotions are at the all-time high. But as I was watching this, the first thing, look, everybody's calling for Bautista to come out for a curtain call. So if you're Dyson, that's what you're seeing. Bautista is trying to tell the fans, quit throwing things on the field. Encarnacion, I mean.
As we saw from other Blue Jays earlier, he's trying to get the crowd to calm down.
Quit throwing stuff. That's what he's doing. Calm down. Because the game has already been delayed. That's why you kept seeing so many replays.
And there's Dyson. He took exception. He did not realize what Encarnacion was doing as far as calming down the crowd.
Yeah, it looks to him like he's saying, yes, more. That's not what he's doing. Look, what you did not see is there are people running on the field in the outfield. There's beer cans chucked everywhere. They've got bottles. I mean, they've got baskets of garbage in the right field corner that the grounds crew's picking up. This is the scene that's going on that Encarnacion was telling people, calm down.
The 3-1 from Dyson. Popped up. Foul territory. A 53-minute inning finally comes to an end. Hamels knocked out of the game. A crazy play in the top half. The throw from Martin hits the bat of Jew. Odor scores. Rangers took a 3-2 lead. But then after 3 Texas errors, Bautista goes deep, and now the dugouts have emptied again.
This thing's not close to being over. You know, after the pop-up to Tulowitzki, Dyson came up from behind him and just gave him one of those gestures like, hey, just a friendly gesture. I thought Tulo took exception to it.
Yeah, I don't know. I just think that the emotions that Dyson has gone through in this inning have boiled over. The frustration apparent in the exchange between Dyson and Tulowitzki is what
Here's what happened.
both
Dyson
benches
just gave him
back on the
a
field.
little tap, said, hey, man, it's over. He's like, why are you touching me? And the next thing you know, it goes to another level. So here it is, Dyson, the inning's over. And Tulo's like, hey, man, we're fighting against each other. I'm not your pal right now.
What an inning. What a game. What a series. John Gibbons out to the mound.
Closing time comes early.
That will be all for Aaron Sanchez. 20-year-old Roberto Osuna. Payoff pitch from Osuna.
That was beautiful. Here it is. Power against power.
7th pitch of the at-bat. Osuna wins the battle. Game 5, American League Division Series. We head to the 9th. By Goins for out number 1. So Osuna has retired all 3 batters he has faced. Mike Napoli, the pinch hit for Jimenez. 2 down. Texas Rangers down to their final out. Will Venable to pinch hit. Pitch of the at-bat to Venable.